I made Stealth Archer build in Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. I got best legendary bow, unlimited arrows and unlimited gold, and I'm completely invisible, so enjoy. 20 years guys, 20 years and we're getting back to Oblivion. Oh, finally! I don't know why you don't want me to show you how to destroy everyone with potatoes. So if you actually want, make sure to comment on this video, but here we are. We'll try to become OP in super fast amount of time. Oh, I would say we're in a good gaming era, guys. Anyway, there's two ways how you can play the game. You can go roleplay, level up slowly and normally, like a basic peasant. Or you can use bunch of tactics and become completely broken right from the get-go, to have lots of fun and enjoy the story.
I prefer option B.
Yeah, I definitely prefer option B. So, a race. We're building Stealth Archer today, iconic build, guys. And if you're new, starting race will not only determine how you look, but also your starting attributes as well as skills. There is a lot of stuff to go through, but basically we want to be fast, agile and lucky to become good Stealth Archer. The best pick probably will be Khajiit, but I don't want these cats on my thumbnail. I will go for Dark Elf. I got resistance to fire from the start, and we're going for Wardenfell origin to have higher endurance. And now, that's some gorgeous Stealth Archer. Hide the spot. Let's go. Let's steal everything. And if you don't know, in Oblivion you can get high attributes after you level up. But to level up you need minor skills and major skills. We will get major skills later in tutorial. Let's see how broken we can become right from the get-go. As Stealth Archer, of course, we want to be sneaky. Right now we are novice in sneaky. It basically affects our ability to move unseen. And we need it for one simple reason. When we get level 25, level 50, level 75 and 100, we will get perks. At level 25 we will get better bonus to our sneak attacks. And as we can see, we got restoration to level 6. That's basically how we level up. So you just spam your abilities and we already leveled 2 levels in restoration. And now when Emperor comes, I will try to become OP right from the start. So normally if we stand in this corner, the cutscene begins and we go into the secret passage. And that's basically how sneak works in the game. When you crouch, you will see this icon. And when eye is fully open, then basically enemies see us. But when it looks basically like this, exactly like this, we're actually kinda not seen. It's like almost opened but a little bit close. So if we quickly check, we almost got sneak level 6 already. I will just sit here and nothing changes. But if we move left and right, like left and right, and this will increase our sneak pretty easily. So for some reason he kinda can't see me, but let's push it even further. You know what we will also need? A little bit of acrobatics. It will give us ability to dodge, just in case we need. We will have less fatigue, we will be able to jump over the water. Basically that's a cool perk. So how to level up acrobatics? Basically we do burpees, you see? We just crouch and jump, crouch and jump. It's stealth and acrobatics at the same time. That's completely broken how fast we can level up. But let's see how broken Oblivion gets when we finally will be able to pick our class. Yeah, by the way, running into the wall also works. We're becoming a lot more athletic. So basically if you want to level up in Oblivion, try to use your skills. That's how it works. Alright. So guys left and we are going into secret passage. That's how to know that you are seen. You see these brackets on the left and right side of our eye. But here we are. We're starting to become Stealthy Archer, finally. The skeleton got everything we need. Basically a nice rogue set, without pants for some reason, but that's fine. So here, how to basically sneak. You see enemy, you want to go behind, that's also leveling up your sneak. And then instead of this small little blows, we will be able to deal a lot more damage. But let's see, this red is actually running from zombie, not this one. And as you can see, sneak attack dealing 5x damage. Goodbye my zombie friend. But these two reds, do you remember, they just ran out. For some reason, in original Oblivion, they were like completely dumb and never attacking. And as you can see, nothing changes. Yeah, that's the game we like. That's the game we like. So by pressing auto move in the wall and sneaking behind the reds with this eye, so basically they can't see us, we're leveling Sneak like insanely fast. I will speed up footage a little bit, but that's basically what I did. And Sneak Mastery increased. Sneak attacks are now even deadlier. 8x damage. That's crazy. Anyway, we're building Sneaky Archer today, so let's see how archery works. The problem with bow, basically from the start you won't be able to aim with zoom. We need to level up archery, but it works insanely well. We just use our arrow, do sneak attack, and red, delete it. Don't forget to pick up your arrows. And while you're in tutorial area, don't forget to pick up poison and mortar and pestle. And repair hammer, we will need it. And while you're playing tutorial, you will finalize your character. So, first sign. It's actually also important pick. We want to go for the C to increase agility, luck and speed. We will increase our speed while crouched, our sneak abilities and also bow damage. Luck is very important factor and very hard to level up. And finally class selection. So we can use one of the combat classes, magic, stealth classes, but now we're going for custom class. We want full control. We're building assassin, not some default preset. So stealth, because it will boost leveling for all stealth skills basic. For attributes we're going with agility for better bow damage and speed to move faster while crouching. Skills will receive plus 20 level bonus and increase much more rapidly. In previous version it was complete mess, especially because the best way to level up your class was to pick something that you don't need and never use. Right now it's not a problem, so we're building correct class finally. And we're taking sneak marksman, because we're stealthy archer, I guess. It's self-explanatory. But we will use extra tricks in our pocket, so we're going for illusion, to have ability to paralyze enemies, conceal ourselves and stuff like that. And alchemy, of course, to create some great poisons and potions and lotions battle. Light armor will be our choice, of course. Acrobatics also nice. You will understand why just in a second. And security, just to loot more good stuff. Stealthy spot, that's the name of our class. Okay, funniest part, we already leveled up. We even haven't finished tutorial yet, but let's exit the servers. Oh yeah, what a view! Are you ready to become broken? Let's meet our old friend, Mr. Krabby. Okay, so technically we are in the open and we are free to do whatever we want. And what we want to do, we want to go and take a jump over here. Yeah, let's see what's underwater. Fish. Oh, looks amazing actually. Anyway, what we are doing here, basically, we're trying to swim as fast as possible, get out of the water, and stand under the bridge. Because you know how you level acrobatics? You just jump, but it takes so much time to land. So instead, I will bump my head over the bridge and lose all my stamina. So it takes just few attempts to level acrobatics even more. Okay, let's get back to business. First of all, we can instantly use fast travel. Oh my god, what a quality of life in these games. We don't need to do any weird stuff. We can instantly go to Imperial Waterfront, or whatever it is. So, backwards from here and right to this house. Here's the deal. To level up in Oblivion, you actually need to sleep, so you need to find a bedroll. That's where you can easily find it, sleep 1 hour. And now we can allocate stats. Again, leveling system is insanely good in this game, finally. And we got 12 points, we can allocate them however we like, but we can only allocate 1 point in luck, and it will cost us 4 points. Yeah, luck will cost us 4 points, it's hard to allocate, but with our class we kinda fine with 60 luck, it's pretty fine. And technically we need just 2 stats. We need agility and speed. Agility will just increase our damage with both, so always +5 to agility every level up. Speed, again, self-explanatory, we want to be fast. And there's 2 options. You can go +5 into these points and get +2 into endurance, for example. While we are building to never be seen, health is kinda optional. But if you're new or cautious, a few points in endurance won't hurt. Still, best leveling will be to just dump speed a little bit, since it's already pretty high, and get 1 point in luck every time, so we can get around like 70 luck at level 10, but 60 is already okay. Still, it's important to know that in Oblivion everything kinda levels up with your level also. So In case you want to make game a little bit easier, or if you think you're not ready, you don't have nice gear yet, nice skills, nice levels, then just ignore it and don't level up. So that's kinda something that you need to know. And we leveled already pretty nice. So it's time to go and get some OP gear. But to get OP gear we need some gold. Let's check our old ways to get some gold in Oblivion. Imperial City Market District. And we're looking for Mystic Emporium, our favorite shop. So we get some gold from tutorial, and what we're looking for right now is to get cheap scrolls. We're looking for Protect scroll, for example, and scroll should be in stack of 2. So we're buying 2 same scrolls, click on scrolls that got 2 stacks, and while holding shift we need to press on another scroll that we want to dupe. But as you can see, it's not duping. So I tried, but I will say it's completely unacceptable. Unplayable game.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
How we get some gold? Okay, I got an idea. So here's the plan. We are in Churl right now. And we will head west, to the forest, basically, to these mountains. Outside of the town walls, this is the house we were looking for. This exact house. Small shack, and here lives a hunter. That's our lovely friend. You know why? Because he is always hunting in the day. And all I need to do is to just find some arrows that he left behind. You know why? Because game kinda tracks. Game tracks ownership of items. Here is arrows, let's grab them all, and they will be in a stack. You can basically find any arrows, but you need to make sure they stacked together. And got stolen icon. And get ready, kingdom, we are ready to use this super hard to pull off trick. Yes, that's what we are doing basically. Check this out. I'm just pressing and equipping my arrows, and they just multiplying every time. That's how you dupe and basically get unlimited arrows, and that's something you definitely will need as stealthy archer. And here we can sell them. And now let's get back to waterfront. I want to get exactly to this place. And of course I will run and swim to get my athletics higher, but anyway. We get unlimited gold and unlimited arrows already, right from the get-go. Now we need to find good weapon to shoot these arrows. And here, in the marked location, we see a stone. That's what we need. And what is it? Some underwater bandit. Jeez, why he is attacking me? Dude, you drown. Or you will be drowned in a second. Okay, that's just some free levels in Marksmanship. Anyway, let's get back to stone. So here's how it works. Basically, we touch the stone and we will get bound weapon. This exact stone always gives us awesome helmet and awesome bow. That's how they look like, they are awesome, and this bow already got double the damage of our basic bow. However, there is a problem. I can use this bow only for 2 minutes. But when there is a problem, there is always a solution how to keep this bow forever.
Please, continue.
All I need to do is to just shoot few arrows at the stone, and the bow will lose its durability. It may sound like a completely stupid idea, but that's how this exploit works. Remember, I asked you to get a repair hammer in tutorial area, and now we can repair this bow when it's damaged. That's everything we need to do actually, just repair this bow. For some reason, now it's not just bound, it's also like basic weapon, and we can drop it on the ground. That's what I'm doing right now. So it will lie on the ground, and now we just need to wait these 2 minutes until the spell will run out. Helmet will disappear, I haven't repaired it, but bow still on the ground, and what we can do? Just equip it. It will weight 0, it will cost 0, but it's strong, looks cool, and we're getting it from level 1 basically. If you failed it for some reason, just wait 24 hours and you can try it again. Let's get back to Traders District, cause while technically build is kinda ready, I want actually the best bow in the game. Therefore, I will go to Mystic Emporium to make some preparations. What I am looking for is any spell scroll that will give me ability to summon zombie, skeleton or whatever. Zombie is actually perfect. Another part of our preparation will be in the same location, so I need to go into this shop. Gilded Carafe. It's alchemy shop, so we can buy different alchemy items. we're looking for items with damage health property, and that's why we need this mortar and petal. So we just press on it and we can use alchemy, that's how it works. There's filters, and we want to filter items by damage health. And basically how alchemy works, it's pretty simple. You just need 2 items and that's it. Use any 2 items, create potion, and you got poison that will damage enemy health. So I got few simple damage health poisons, and preparations is done. So right now let's go and find Chameleon Hall. That's the location we're looking for to get our best bow in the game. Outside of the town there is a road to Icy Mountains. It will lead you northeast. Eventually I found Walker Camp, and I forgot, are they hostile or not, but these guys will not be hostile anymore, since our bow is very powerful, as you can see. Jeez, Stealthy Archer is so good, but probably they were innocent, because right now things that just happened was observed by force unknown, and this will actually lead us to one of the best armor sets in the game. But for now, don't worry, we got another cool mission. If we arrived to Walker Camp, we're actually halfway through. By going towards Icy Mountains, we need to arrive to Aaron's camp, and that's where it's easy to find our final destination. It will be right on top of the cliff. It may feel that you can't climb anymore, but actually you can. You just need to follow this road, use some stones if it's possible to climb on them, and eventually you will reach the top. But we don't need to go to end of the map. I'm just here to show you awesome view of Oblivion, and yeah, we can get to any locations we see. Location we're going for is Dive Rock, so when you see it on compass, just continue walking forward. It will be a small camp on top of the cliff. It's called Dive Rock, of course, that's the location we are looking for. From now on we can teleport here easily, and that's the exact location on the map. And there's a diary in this camp. We can read that there is monster nearby who actually fears fire but resists cold completely. And it's extremely easy to find him. I just turn away from the camp and continue following this road in the mountains. And monster should be right behind this cliff. And probably behind next cliff. Let's see. I feel him already. And here we are. We see him. Hey, that's the boy we're looking for. Unlike other enemies, he is not scaled with our level. He always level 18, and I'm attempting to hit him as level 1 character. And that's why we need this zombie scroll. This crazy icy ogre can easily one-shot me, but by applying poison to my bow and using zombie as my mid shield, I can easily stay away from his attacks by using these rocks, and eventually finish him off. It's not that hard with correct preparation. And here we are, boys. FROSTWYRM bow. A bow which is enchanted with plus 15 extra damage on hit. Basic damage is kinda the same as bound bow, but extra 15 on top is basically tripling our damage output. How powerful it is? Well, look here. Even without sneak attack we can easily one-shot any enemy right now. And with sneak attack we can melt even bosses. However, right now I decided to become even more powerful and went straight to Brawl. I'm looking to swim through the bay right to the Silverfish River. There's few points of interest on our road, so we can have fun, but after reaching a river, we're looking for this right side. And by following a river upstream, we can get to the shrine where a bunch of fanatics trying to pray or whatever they're doing here. And what we want to do right now is to improve our marksmanship. Yeah, marksmanship will allow us to zoom and shoot with more precision. So I just started to shoot these fanatics. That's what I'm doing. I got unlimited arrows, so we don't care. And definitely do it with your bound bow. Don't do it with your new magic bow, because you will lose a lot of enchantment. So as you can see, they are completely fine, because they work like in classic Oblivion. For some reason they are completely unkillable. And by standing and shooting at them, I can easily level up my marksmanship or other weapon skills if needed. Well, it took a bit of time, but eventually I found a spot where they just standing still and I can shoot completely freely without aiming at all. Ta-da! We got marksmanship with ability to zoom. Now finally, let's talk about armor. Yeah, we can duplicate arrows, sell them and buy basic leather set. However, from Imperial City I will go over here in the middle of Green Road. Because after killing one innocent NPC and then sleeping, I've got a visit from Brotherhood member. He gave me a mission to go into this inn in the middle of nowhere, and then after getting to the secret door under the stairs, there's a bunch of rooms, one of them with our target. For some reason he's not sleeping, so after waiting for a few hours, he finally starting to sleep. But because game technically treats him as our enemy, we can just stand still, but in reality I pressed button to just walk in the wall. But in reality I just pressed the button to automatically walk into the wall. It looks like I'm standing, but actually I'm walking. And this gives me ability to level up my stealth, because I'm kinda sneaking behind enemy all the time. That's how broken the strategy is, and we can easily level up our sneaking. So technically, at this point of the game, you can have maxed out sneaking and archery if you want to waste a bunch of your time shooting unkillable NPCs and sneaking behind sleeping dude who is treated as our enemy. It's actually cool to have level 100 sneak to ignore enemy's armor, but right now I just want to finish my mission and finish this dude, of course. And this gives me password invitation to Brotherhood. So I went straight to Chaden Hall, and then straight to abandoned house. For some reason there's abandoned house in the middle of the main street. Then to the basement, and I got access to the secret door, because right now I got password. Right after entering, we get access for Brotherhood armor set, Shrouded Armor and Shrouded Hood, which gives us a lot of bonuses for marksmanship, sneaking and other types of useful abilities, as well as looking pretty cool. But I decided to go to Anvil. To be more precise, I went for the island on the nearby shore. And after dropping in the water at the left side of the island, I went down to the bottom of this sea. Because most of the time we will be hunting at night or in the dungeons. I need kind of night vision, and there is fin helmet. It gives us ability to breathe underwater, so don't worry, just equip it instantly and you can freely swim in the water. But also it got night eye and detect alive. That's very cool for hunting at night for our victims. Now I got ability to swim underwater indefinitely. But outside of the dark places, at the bright sun, this helmet is awful, so definitely don't put your Brotherhood hood in garbage. Let's get back to Market District to fix one little problem. Again, in Magic Emporium shop we want to talk with this lady now, and she can repair our enchanted bow, because we're using 6 charges per shot and we got 500 charges total. It will cost some gold, we got unlimited gold, so we don't care, but if you want to be able to recharge the bow when you are on the battlefield, then you want to buy soul gems. Make sure it's not empty, it should actually have soul. I recommend getting minor life detection spell, because if you want to charge this empty stones yourself, they are a lot cheaper than stones with the souls. You want to level up mysticism and then be able to trap souls. Right now this spell is not available, so I just spam the spell every now and then when I'm walking, and this will level up mysticism pretty fast. Spell to trap souls should be available in shops later when we level up. I would say that's completely broken start for Stealth Archer, but yeah, we can make it even more broken with complete invisibility. Still, right now we're good to go and to defeat Wall Oblivion. Look, we basically one-shot most of enemies with sneak attack, we two-shot them when we are not sneak attacking, we can zoom and easy aim and destroy them, get loads of enjoyment from these sneaky arrows, and they're so brutally powerful. And even we see enemies in dark places because we got this night vision. Still, I want to go right to Quatch. There is one guaranteed Oblivion Gate over here, right on top of the road when you approach gates of the town. And I guess we're nicely equipped to go straight in, yeah. This gate looks amazing. Alright, so we get our build ready, and this guy's even... we are not sneaking. It's pathetic, basically pathetic. Oh, you're on my side, bro. Okay, you can run. Basically, in Oblivion Gate, it's kinda like hell, you know, doomish stuff. Like Doom. And what we want to basically go on top of tower, technically to the end of the map. Definitely abuse our stealthy tactics for some sneaky... Oh, I guess he's not very lucky. Oh, he is. Come on, bro. Not today. We need to get right over there. Oh jeez, that's amazing. And after going through the horrors of monsters and finding trapped guy, there was a monster with sigil key in his pockets. And that's exactly what I need to go right on top of the tower. After going through different portals, monsters and stairs, I arrived to the top. That's where Sigil Stone located. You want to save your game over here. Save scamming is bad in RPGs, but if you want to be extra powerful, you want to do it right before you touch it. Because how a game works, basically when you touch it, it starts to load a loot table and gives you one random Sigil Stone. And that's the item to become completely overpowered in Oblivion Remastered. It will have offensive and defensive effect, and will be used to enchant our weapon or armor. And I definitely don't want to turn undead on hit, so I just loaded save. Next time I got Soul Trap on strike. That's pretty good, so I can charge my stones manually, but I can't enchant my powerful bows, so technically I don't need it. What I'm looking for is Chameleon on Self. Now I'm just going and buying a random leather helmet for just 20 gold, enchanting it with Chameleon on Self 15%, and that's how it will look like. Basically, the difference between Chameleon and Invisibility is Invisibility will be broken when you do actions like attacking or doing some stuff. Chameleon won't break any time. Look at us, we are basically invisible and enemies won't be able to see us easily. It will instantly increase our abilities to sneak, but we are still seen because we get 15% of Chameleon. When we level up, you get a bunch of the stones. You can stack it on all gear pieces, on your ring, on your armor, on your helmet. And basically we can get 100% Chameleon and enemies won't see us basically forever. We are completely invisible and we can do whatever we like. This is how you can break the game completely if you wish to. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will have blast playing this stealth archer in Oblivion Remastered. Make sure to write a comment, do you want minigun mage or some crazy barbarian next, and see you in the next videos.